All right. Hi, I'm Nigel. I'm a class of 2025. So
My name is Sid Rain, and I'm a senior.
I'm Ashtreen, and I am the class of 2025.
Bella Dudley, and I'm a senior.
Ryan Hebner, I'm a senior in the class of 2025.
What's your favorite class that you've taken?
I would say my favorite class that I took was probably Calc 3. It was a good mix of like a good class, but a lot of good friends in that class as well.
I believe my favorite class has been Modern Society with Mr. Ross.
And why?
Mostly because we covered a lot of concepts and a lot of like behaviorment patterns of humans and society as a whole. That was really nice to cover.
Probably yearbook. It's pretty laid back.
I would have to say probably like 20th century. 20th century history is probably my favorite. I've always been kind of a history guy. And I had it with Mr. Seaver. He's a great teacher. If you get him, you're pretty lucky. He's a really nice guy.
Do you have a least favorite class that you've taken?
Trig.
Yeah. Any reason why, or just?
Just because I had Mr. Coleman, and with his like wife having the baby, he was out like the last week, so it was very hard to like study for the final with not having like my teacher there and stuff.
Yes. And I know this is kind of weird to be hearing because it is a required course to even graduate, but biology was my least favorite class.
Any reason why, or just didn't like it?
It felt very much like this is a required course.
Algebra 2.
Any particular reason, or just?
I don't like math.
Yeah.
I don't have any like least favorite classes. There are some classes I didn't like as much, but I tried to make the most of it because you're in there for like 5 months for an hour and a half every day, so just trying to make the most of each one.
Is there a class that you regret not taking?
Not necessarily.
I wish I did like a mentorship with like the kids in room 72 sooner.
Yes, I regret not taking anything in the Fab Lab or like autos or anything like that. Mostly because those are good skills, and I know they're good skills, but I never put them into my schedule.
Not really. I feel like I took everything that I wanted to. Maybe another gym class or something like that, but I just really didn't have any time for it.
Outdoor pursuits. That is definitely one that like I regret not taking. They always say like, you want to take your senior year. I recommend getting it both try to get your senior year and your junior year, because you probably won't get it your senior year. So a lot of people request it.
What course do you think was the most difficult, and what part was like particularly challenging?
I think the most difficult course that I've taken has been either biology because I didn't like it, or world history. And I know those are both two freshman courses, but they were my most difficult because I was still finding my rhythm in high school.
Algebra 2.
Calc 3 for sure, 100%.
Any particular part that was hard, or just?
I mean, it's just like the content's hard, and like the teacher we have for it, she's like really nice, but she teaches it like a college course, so there are like no retakes, no corrections, there's no grade inflation in that class.
Oh yeah. What are your plans for after graduation?
I'm heading off to the Marines to be a 0311, which is a Marine rifleman. So
awesome. Do you think any of your classes really helped you find your path, or are going to help you with that?
I would say so. I wouldn't say like specifically like any classes maybe like want to go down a certain path, but like a lot of my classes like like engineering classes, technology classes, even English in a way, kind of help me understand what I want to do more, or kind of like what I want to be.
I'm gonna go to Whitewater for nursing, so I can be a NICU nurse. I would probably say with like just like being in the Lancer Lounge with the kids in room 72, it just gave me more of a chance to like be like, my family always says that I'm like super considerate and like lovable for people, so I think it just like gave me the opportunity to realize that like people do realize how much I'm helpful with them and stuff, and like
I really don't know what I want to do yet. I think it's puzzling why like society makes us as 18-year-olds choose what we want to do for the rest of our lives like so early on.
Do you think any of your classes are going to help you later along the line, or?
Yeah, I think they will help me. I don't know how much each content will help me, but some of the skills that you learn, like public speaking, organizational strategies, test taking, I think those will help you. But I think like in high school, you're more focused on the grade rather than complete knowledge, whereas in college, it kind of switches to actually learning it because you're going to have to like apply that knowledge in the workforce eventually.
Well, as you can see, I plan on going to UW Stevens Point and studying sociology and minoring in theater management.
Do you think that any of your classes were like helpful for finding this path, or like that are going to help you in your career?
Oh, absolutely. I ended up taking college courses as a junior and also as a senior last term. And modern society really solidified the fact that I want to go into social work.
Would you change anything about your schedule if you had the chance to go back in time?
More gym classes and taking human geo. I wish I took human geo.
I don't know if I would do anything differently. I think everyone would do something differently in hindsight, but I really enjoyed high school and my time at Brookfield Central, in the classroom and outside of it. I love my time here.
I think I would have took more hard classes my freshman and sophomore year, so I could have had more like free ability to do whatever this year.
I probably would, if ever given the opportunity. But honestly, I also wouldn't change it for the exact same reason, because I know I chose the path that I did for some reason.
And do you have any advice for people signing up for classes this year?
I would say you want to take classes with your friends. I understand that, but like take classes that you are able to like see you having a future in. Like I also recommend specifically like automotives classes and woods classes because like it's not that fun for everyone, but you're gonna want to know how to do that kind of stuff because like you don't want to pay a lot of money for like maintenance or repairmen.
I would say sign up for classes that are going to challenge you, but also that are going to help you grow. And so find that happy medium of challenging classes, but classes that are good for you. You know, don't be afraid to take study hall.
If there is a class that you want to take, but you're like, no, I'm not that type of person, or no, I don't think it'll be fun, take the course. Just put it in your schedule. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Don't take the easy way out. Just
If you feel like you should take the class, do it because you're gonna realize your high school time is gonna go faster than you think.